Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, from State Farm. That's him. That's the Jake. They replaced him with a black guy. Now we are filming tonight for To Catch a Predator. Sir, take a seat. That would be crazy if Chris Hansen walked out. Fuck! I like doing comedy. It's my favorite job. My first job was when I was 16. I worked at Taco Bell. Yeah, my second job was also when I was 16. I sold weed at Taco Bell. A more lucrative position. Now I'm a corporate trainer. Yeah, probably a mistake on their part, but I have to specify corporate trainer because if I just say trainer, people think personal trainer and get very confused. Like, how fucking sad does someone come? That was me. Working in corporate America, you hear the word family used a lot. They're like, we're a family here. We're a family. I'm like, yeah, it's bullshit. I'm like, if we're such a family, how come none of you have called me on a Saturday asking for bail money? Like, you know, for such a household family dynamic, there's not any holes in the wall. If we're such a fucking family, how come literally none of you have tried to molest me?
Chris Hansen.
Take a seat. No, I like it though. I just got married this year. She should be arriving soon. That'd be nice. Hope she speaks English. No. Yeah, it's nice. Any married people in here? Okay. How long have you guys been married? 2 years. How long? 1 year? 2 years. What's the secret?
30 years.
30 years. What's the secret?
Oh shit, I don't know.
So I'll let you know in another 30. Yeah. Yeah. I think good sex. I think that's the secret, right? Yeah. It's like, what's that? I haven't heard that in a while. It's like I haven't heard about good sex since the '90s. No, I think you gotta get a little freaky with your partner. I feel like other married people back me up on this. Yeah. Yeah, my wife and I, we have fun. One time I was at work and I get a text message from her. She's like, I'm picking up an outfit for us tonight. I was like, all right, this could be fun. What she didn't tell me, she was at Spirit Halloween. It was like a November 1st clearance sale. She got the last zombie outfit they had. Not hot. She came in doing the limp. She's like, I tried to get into it. I was like, some biting. That could be fun, you know? And then she's on top, obviously. Fuck you guys, alright? She's on top. And then she just leans down and goes, I might be dead, but this pussy's still warm. I had to shoot her. I had to put her down. The virus is spread. I don't know. I think kinks are a good thing. I read an article about kinks, and by read an article, I mean I watched a TikTok about kinks. That's where I get all my information. Mermaids are real. In this TikTok, this lady was like, kinks come from trauma you experienced during puberty. Yeah, which explains why I can only come after I fail the annual presidential fitness exam. You guys remember that bullshit? Why'd they have to make it presidential? What the fuck was that? Not only was I letting down Mr. Tucker, my gym teacher, I was letting down America. You know how stressful that is for a fat 12-year-old? I was so stressed. I honestly thought they sent the results to the president. I was like, fuck, Obama knows it. Run a 20-minute mile. They were going to be a Secret Service. Right? I don't know. Yes, thank you. Take a seat. Trying to lose weight, he said as he drank his Guinness. Yeah, less calories. Yeah. Trying to lose weight. When you've been fat your whole life, you always have those goals, things you're going to do once you lose the weight. Like, when I lose weight, I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail. I'm going to run a marathon. My goal, I want to go to a water park and take my shirt off without being called brave. You know? I don't want to be a hero. I did ask about the shot. Anybody on the shot out here? No?
GLP-1.
GLP-1? You know, I did ask. I was like, Doctor, what's up with Ozempic? You think I could get on Ozempic? And he looked at my insurance. He's like, we could do Trulicity. Is that a stripper? What is that? He's like, no, it's like the same stuff. It's just cheaper. Your insurance will pay for it. And I was like, well, I guess it was off-brand snacks that got me into this situation. Might as well be off-brand medicine. Bullshit, dude. I've been living in Chicago almost 4 years now. I moved here from Michigan. Since moving here, I've been robbed 4 times. That's true. Yeah. Not like a gang or a person or anything. They just have a speed enforcement camera in my neighborhood. Yeah, fuck those cameras, dude. Yeah, it's like if you go at 35 near a park, they'll just take a picture of your plate, send you a ticket, and just say, pay us, bitch. That's cheating. That's BS, right? Yeah, because like if a cop had pulled me over in that situation, I never would have gotten a ticket for how fast I was going. I would have gotten a DUI. That was the crazy thing. They sent me the photo. I'm like, this is a government-issued photo of me drunk driving. That's fucking awesome. It's like a ride at Disneyland. I'll pay 15 bucks for that. So my parents were on drugs. In case you couldn't pick up on that vibe. I come from white trash. Anybody else white trash out there? Yeah. I can say it. You can't say it. It's my trauma. I ate about it, alright? Yeah. If you don't know the difference between white trash and regular white trash white people took every advantage offered to them and sold it for Oxycontin. It's true. The only reason I'm alive today is because Planned Parenthood doesn't take empty beer cans as payment. They don't. They don't do layaway either, she checked. No, I don't know, people get weird when I talk about my parents like, and their problems. Like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm not. My parents were probably way cooler than your parents, honestly. My mom would show up like high as hell at 3 a.m. like, wake up, we're going ding-dong ditching. That's fun when you're 9, you know? It's exciting. You're doing something. Kids at school be like, my dad can beat up your dad. My mom will stab your dad. Your bike will be my bike. She used to bring me to AA meetings. People get a little judgy on that one. How could a mother bring a child to an AA meeting? This was small town Michigan, all right? Anyone who was going to babysit me was already at the fucking meeting. True. I remember sitting there, you know, you'd hear them talk like, hey, I'm Bill, I'm an alcoholic. Or, hey, I'm Stacy, I'm a drug addict. My name's Jerry, I jerk off in car washes. Different me to Jerry. Chris Hansen comes out, take a seat. I remember asking my mom, why do they do that? Why do they say their name and then the thing after? And she's like, it's all about the first step. The first step is honesty, saying, I'm an alcoholic, I'm an addict, I'm powerless to this thing and I need help. So I started thinking about the things I was powerless against as a 10-year-old. You guys hear that too, right? Making sure I wasn't having a stroke real quick. But yeah, I was thinking about the things I was powerless against as a child. I started showing up to meetings like, hey guys, I'm Cam. Pizza roll in Halo. And now it's just big bitches and fishnets. That's what it is. this year in a few months. No, thanks. I'm a part of the last generation that ever had to work for porn. You know what I mean? Yeah, like when I was a kid, you had to find it still. You had to like go in like the woods and find it. You would like go down to your grandpa's basement, find his old magazines, get a paper cut, catch his chlamydia from the 70s. That's what you had to do. By the time I was in high school, everything changed. We had smartphones. I had an iPod Touch. I called it an iTouch because that's all I did with it. This is my routine, right? I go to school, I come home, I go right to my bedroom. I shut the door to drown out any of those sinning noises. Me and my iTouch would go to work. One day I come home, I turn on the TV, and The Lion King was on. I was like, all right, I'll watch this once I'm done. But I don't want Mufasa's death throwing me off my game. If you know, you know. I pop my headphones in. And because I have headphones, I don't hear my dad walking down the stairs. Yeah. My dad opened the door to see his only son jerking off to the fucking Lion King. It's a real circle of life moment for him. Yeah. He was playing it off cool. He's gonna get it, we're animals, it's fine. That Nile is a piece of ass. You know, he shut the door. We never talked about it. We never spoke about it until a few years later I was in college in Florida. And one day I get a package in the mail. I open it up, it's a 24-pack of Trojan condoms. And on the front of the box, he just wrote, Hakuna Matata, motherfucker. Hey guys, nothing cool.